Hello friends, welcome back to the kennels. This is week 61, I think, and to be honest, we're looking very much the same as we've been looking for the last few dungeons, but that's okay, because we're gradually upgrading people, and we're making sure that everyone's got loads of gear and skills. And I said in the last episode, I had a little bit of indecision about whether I wanted to go to the darkest dungeon this episode. I don't think I'm going to. Because I think it's important to get a team ready and get some quirk work done, so to speak.
Forged by battle and bloodshed.
Make sure we've got all the right trinkets and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I say that, and I came into this episode thinking, right, I'm going to make it clear that I'm not going to the darkest dungeon. But I'm thinking maybe I just try it. Now I'm actually here. Now I'm actually doing it. I'm like, well, maybe it could be really good. Oh dear. It's so tough though. Maybe I'm just gonna try Darkest Dungeon 1. Taking 4 of my least stressed level 6s, make sure they're all geared up, make sure I've got a solid strategy, and just go for it. Yeah, okay. Now I've said it, man, there's no turning back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Susei, you can be in rank 2. Evelyn, you can be in rank 4. I'm gonna switch these guys' skills around and everything, make sure they're all fine for camping skills and stuff like that. Hugh can be in rank 1. No, Rue can be in rank 1. And Hugh can be in rank 3. That's not going to get confusing at all. Okay, so let's just check their quirks. Hyromania is not too bad. Misses the Spot is pretty bad, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. Mercurial is basically meaningless. Ruminator is fairly bad, I guess. Witness is meaningless. That's not too bad. Dark Temptation isn't terrible. Egomania is not terrible. Necromania is not terrible. In the Darkest Dungeon, you don't have many, I think, any curios. So that's fine. Stress Eater is not going to be a problem. Winded might be a problem, but not for long. Hylomania. Unquiet Mind. Witness. Satanophobia is not actually that bad. I think the Darkest Dungeon is mostly Eldritch rather than Unholy. Thanatophobia could be a problem. Automatonophobia is fine, to an extent anyway. Curious sucks, but in the Darkest Dungeon, not really meaningful. Light Sensitive is bad. In fact, yeah, all of these are actually pretty poor. Even though they've got some good, he's got some good solid positive quirks. Right, that's Evelyn. We'll take Evelyn off. And we'll put in Carteret. Yes, this seems strong. We'll put in Carteret. He seems fantastic, actually. And now we'll go through and check positive quirks. It's good to be thorough. I know it could be maybe a little bit boring. Hopefully it's not, but it's good to be thorough, right? Nymphomania, meaningless. Ruin Scrounger, meaningless. Unholy Slayer, probably not that useful. Rue is sort of is not very good, really, but that's okay. Quick Reflexes is fine. Everything else is basically fairly poor. Hard Skinned is good. Unyielding could be good, I guess. Carteret's got some actually very, very strong positive quirks. Unerring is great. Last Gasp could be okay. Fated is strong. I don't think Fated is as strong as people think it is. I think a lot of people assume that miss also refers to dodge, which is actually the main cause of missing. Most of your misses are actually dodges, and Fated won't affect those. But it's a little accuracy bonus that I'm happy with. So, okay, rank 1. I think, yeah, I mean, I always go through this. I always want to give him Lick Wounds, but you can't use Lick Wounds in rank 1. I'm going to have to get that through my skull at some point. Right, Susei. I'm going to take off Hound's Rush. Do I want to take off Hound's Rush? I'm going to take off Target Whistle and Hound's Harry. I'm going to give him Lick Wounds and Guard Dog. And obviously I'll upgrade both of those. I think... Well, obviously you don't want Blackjack. Do you want Lick Wounds? I think Cry Havoc is probably more likely to be good. Oh, it's tough though. No, I am going to give him Lick Wounds in a second. Carteret. Yeah, I don't want you having Guard Dog, my man. I'd rather you had Cry Havoc. Or maybe I'd rather you had Lick Wounds as well. I don't really know. It's been a while since I've done the first Darkest Dungeon mission. I can't remember how important Stress is, but because it's quite short, I'm thinking maybe not that important. But we'll see. We'll give him Lick Wounds, and we'll upgrade it fully, obviously. Yeah, okay, that's automatically automatically gone on. Yep, you're fine. You just need these two. You is fine. Carteret. Yeah, just lick wounds. Sweet. And then we'll go to the blacksmith. Everyone is fully upgraded there. And now the survivalist. This could be a real thing, you know. This could be a really important part of the darkest dungeon. Maybe I want to unlock these two. I'm mostly going to be using... Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't even want Hound's Watch. No, not Hound's Watch, sorry. Release the Hound. Because scouting isn't that useful, really, in the darkest dungeon, because there's only really one path you can follow most of the time. And I don't think scouting is a thing there anyway. The map is revealed as you walk along it. I'll take man's best friend. Take man's best friend. As long as everyone's got wound care and encourage, seems strong. Checking we have got release the Hound. I don't know if I'm going to want to use it. I think I definitely don't use release the Hound ever, pretty much here. I don't really want pep talk. I think I'd rather have man's best friend. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. And then you can have man's best friend as well because you're in rank 1. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. So we should be ready to go here, I think. Let's go for it. I mean, what have we got to lose but 4 of our most powerful heroes? Okay. Unequip all trinkets. Let's go before I change my mind. Okay, so do you want the cudgel weight? Stunning is going to be useful, but -1 speed is... maybe -1 speed isn't that bad, I suppose. And the Aria box, perhaps? Yeah, you can have the Aria box. Right, you're going to be my dodge tanker, Susei. So you can have Ancestor's Scroll. And you can also have the Camouflage Cloak, because dodging is going to be super important for you. My backline is going to be the damage dealer, so you can have the Spiked Collar. And you can have the Crescendo box. You can have the Spiked Collar and the Legendary Bracer. Pretty much the same setup we always use. Oh, unless I want the Ethereal Crucifix. Yeah. More damage and more bleed resist? Yeah, definitely. So instead of the Legendary Bracer, we'll give you the Ethereal Crucifix because it's actually great against Eldritch things, obviously. Ridiculous damage bonus, even more so than the Legendary Bracer, and the bleed resist is pretty strong as well. Minus 10% max HP, that is unlikely to turn out to be too important. We'll see. Yeah, no, this is fine. We'll embark. We'll go for it. We will go for it. Right, treats are going to be really useful. I touched upon this in maybe the last episode, maybe the episode before. There are maps available for the Darkest Dungeon quests, but I'm not going to be using them. I really don't want to be doing that. I feel like that's maybe a little bit... I don't want to say cheating. That's maybe a little bit melodramatic, but I think it maybe takes away from the spirit of a challenge run a little bit. So we're going to go in effectively blind. I think I recall most of the way through the first Darkest Dungeon.
Once again, the stars are right. And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Thank you, Wayne Lunchtime. I'm excited. I'm terrified, but I'm excited.
The fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires.
I'm gonna have to
Patterns itself on your failures.
Okay, that's fine. I'm really gonna have to pull my finger out here and make sure I really don't mess things up. We got one fight here. These guys are really easy. They just heal each other or themselves. This is the easiest fight you'll ever see in the Darkest Dungeon. Maybe the easiest fight in the game. They don't have any protection, very low HP. And all they do is heal each other. I don't think there's another fight in the very near future, so I'm not going to worry about the dodge buff.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the defensive.
I think having lick wounds is going to turn out to be really important. That means that I'm going to want to be guarding rank 1 more often than not, I think, because he can't use lick wounds on himself. Need to do 10 damage. Well, that should do it. Nope, okay. They only have 48% is very low in terms of resists for a level 6 dungeon. I mean, my Hound's Rush has a 139% chance to bleed, so that's leaves only a 9% chance to resist. Okay. He has a speed of 7, 73% stun resist. This should do it, yeah. Do I want to guard? No, I just want to stun him. Just want to stun him and have done with it. Maybe I'll mark with rank 1. Oh, okay, I'll try and stun him again with rank 1 then. Obviously, I don't want to use the treats yet. That would be a fool's game, I think. Oh, this should just kill him. Okay, cool.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
This is an annoying fight. We probably want to kill the cultist first. But I will stun the brawler, maybe? I'll stun rank 2. Reasonable stun resist, but yep, that went on. Cool. And I think we just, we have to nuke down the cultist, I think, because he's too annoying in terms of his healing. And his force guard there is actually very annoying. We might be able to Hound's Harry and just kill the cultist now. Yeah, that should have done it if the bleed goes on. Yeah, okay, so the cultist is now dead. We will stun rank 1. We can't stun rank 1. That's annoying. Oh, shit, I got the guard the wrong way around. Never mind. It's only early, man. It's only early. I've only just got up. This is not an excuse. Not an excuse we can use, anyway. I guess we Hound's Harry again for the throughput, rather than just trying to stun this guy again, which is very unlikely to work. 5 damage is not going to kill it right now. That's not too bad. We brought bandages for a reason, and that is the reason. Let the reason be 6 for fucking 3 bleed, okay. So we'll guard rank 1. Really want to get into that overall damage reduction as soon as possible, thanks to the dodge tanking.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That might be okay. Yeah, good dodge. 70 dodge is pretty strong. That should kill the brawler. That has killed the brawler. Bit of a shame there on the dodge. We'll try and stun rank 1. Damage mitigation here is the name of the game in the Darkest Dungeon. Need to do 9 damage to it, shouldn't be a problem. Maybe I want to mark and then lick wounds with rank 2. Because he's stunned, this shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully rank 2 will get to go soonish. He has a speed of 7, so yeah, okay, we'll lick wounds there. Okay, so he should be dead now. We'll just hit him for the damage. Oh, and it stunned him again. Sweet. I could heal 1 HP. Yeah, I will heal 1 HP here then. That seems to be better than literally nothing, you know? Stun him again. Just for the damage. Okay. So these are our introductory fights. Pretty much over and done with here. These rooms have slightly different battles in. I think I normally go south, but I can't remember why. I don't think there's a lot in it, to be honest. And I do want to make sure I pick up the ancestral trinket that's available here as well. A bit further on, I think here there's an optional room with an ancestral trinket in it, which I do want to check out if possible. Okay, so strategy: kill the cultist. Maybe stun the priest if possible. Just kill the cultist. I think it's very reasonable to just nuke the cultist down. Maybe we Hound's Harry here for the throughput. I think that has not done it. Oh, it has. Yeah, okay. The bleed went on. Cool. That is just stun. Oh, and lower bleed resist, which is bad, but not necessarily completely terrible. Okay, we want to be guarding rank 1 as soon as possible. That's a stress attack. And it lowers the torch. We want to make sure the torch is up, ideally. We'll Hound's Rush. That's done a lot of damage. And we'll definitely guard rank 1 here. We can't Hound's Harry. So we'll just Hound's Rush. Oh, it's rank 2. Sorry, I thought it was rank 1 for some reason. Okay. Need to keep that dodge buff up. Amel Harry. That's killed rank 3 and done a lot of damage to the first 2 ranks as well. Seems good. So we'll stun the priest. The priest does a lot of damage, moderate stun resist, but yep, that has worked. Thanks to the cudgel weight. Is it the cudgel weight? Yeah, the cudgel weight. Absolutely A+ tier trinket. The Houndmaster. Need to do 3 damage to rank 1, 26 damage to rank 2. I never really thought Hound's Harry would come in useful in this dungeon, to be honest, but it is. It's doing really well for itself here, actually. And we'll keep guarding, keep getting that dodge buff up. 120 dodge. He should be very, very difficult to hit now. So hitting either of the first 2 ranks is going to be difficult. Well, okay. Obviously, AoE isn't really accommodated for there. That's okay, though. That's killed it. Cool. And more scouting. We want to camp as late as possible.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
fall. Yeah. Not sure if there's another fight here in the corridor. We've got enough torches. This is a fairly short dungeon. And we should have enough food as well. I don't want to have to use it for generic healing, but I might have to. That's okay. Can't remember what's in this room, or maybe on the corridor towards this room. Get the light on. 3 priests. Not only a troubling fight, but also my favourite 90s rock band. Do we want to use a treat here? I don't think we can use a treat here. I think it's maybe a little bit silly to use a treat here. But I really think it's important to nuke them down. Dodge tanking is useful against these. They do like strong single target attacks. Oh no! That's not the one that we like. Oh, that is nasty. That is very, very nasty. Obviously we guard you, that is not a problem. And in fact, you know what I'm thinking? And what I think I should have been thinking before I thought it? It might be useful here to give rank 1 lick wounds and just switch people around between fights. Just switch them around so that they can heal themselves. If I give rank 1 lick wounds and then put him back to rank 3 and activate lick wounds, I can perhaps get something out of that.
From becoming unwound.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Hashtag just dog things. Dodge it. Oh, that's a nasty crit though. 6 for 5, and I'm glad I brought all these bandages, you know. Houndmasters obviously can't heal each other, which sucks. But that's what it is, I'm afraid. We need to guard here. We will camp after this, mostly for the purposes of healing. We'll Hound's Harry for the... Yeah, just to kill rank 2. It's got quite high bleed resist. Maybe that was ill-advised. Wow, okay, cool.
Tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
So, do we just lose then? I mean, I think if we take nothing else from this dungeon, I think it is reasonable to go with what I said before and at least have lick wounds available. Thanks. At least have lick wounds available.
Promises success.
I'm not sure about that. And move people around between fights and switch their skills around. I think that's something I should have been doing before, if I'm honest. I don't think it's worth carrying on. We're going to lose 2 people if we retreat, but I think that's better than losing 4 people and 8 of my best trinkets. So, sad as it is to say, I think I'm going to have to abandon this quest. I feel bad about it, but I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad that I've...
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
You're not wrong. I'm glad I had that idea of, of having lick wounds available and switching people around to heal. Yeah, I think that's reasonable, and I think I will be doing that next time. You can probably tell I'm disappointed. I didn't really expect to finish the first quest, the first try. But okay.
Extent of my failing.
But I wanted to try. I felt like I had to try, and I'm glad I did. Shrieker's Prize. Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wondered if a trek to its perch might not be in order. So I don't really know what that is, but I guess we're going to test it in the next episode. Okay, so it's just a Shrieker quest. Okay. Can we do that now? Can we do that now? Maybe we do that now. I want to have some success this episode. I was just going to end the episode there, but it's only 20 minutes in, and I think it's going to be very reasonable to do this in that time. Cruel can go in rank 1. Senapon has Ennui and Rabies. Fantastic. You can go in rank 2. You're my dodge tank. And Susan can go in rank 3. Alright. I do not want to have Cry Havoc. I think that's probably going to be pretty bad. Is it going to be bad? I'd rather have Cry Havoc or Guard Dog. Probably Cry Havoc, actually, now I think about it, in ranks 3 and 4. I'm unlikely to use it. No, I'd rather have Lick Wounds. What am I chatting about? Come on. Lick Wounds is important, I think. Alright, how are we doing for gear? We are fine for gear. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice here. It's not a good idea. Okay, so rank 1, you can have the Cudgel Weight and the Legendary Bracer, was it? Sure, why not? Oh, wait. Where's my Aria box? There's my Aria box. Okay, it's just moved up here for some reason, probably because I died and had to reclaim it. Take my dodge trinkets, take the spiked collar and the legendary bracer, and hit. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Very, very bad. You can take the Aria box and where is the? Hey, you know what? You can take the Ancestor's pistol. Fine. Seems good. All right. Well, let's go and kill the Shrieker then. This is fine. Yeah, we don't really need anything, right? I'm going to take 4 torches, because I think the light level's still going to deplete, but I don't think it'll deplete by very much. No, I'm only going to take 1, because the fight lasts a maximum of 5 rounds. Okay, let's go. Yeah, survivors of this encounter are sometimes rewarded with unique quirks, like Corvid's Curiosity. Fantastic reward there. I think I've killed the Shrieker once in this series before. Maybe twice, actually. And it's a fun fight. Mostly you just kill the nest and hope the Shrieker doesn't kill you. At least in my experience. That's why I've got Lick Wounds on 3 people. Shrieker's Nest Thatchery. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I quite like it though. We will mark it. And we will kill it. That is a good dodge. I am happy with that dodge. I could stun the Shrieker. I mean, it's a 52% chance to hit and a 64% chance to stun. So it's like a 30% chance, 33% chance to stun. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. 1 in 3. Oh dear. Sorry for the mic bump. I do apologise. Okay. I guess we use treats. I didn't really think about it. Oh dear, my mind is still in the last dungeon, man. My mind is still on, like, what could I have done better there to stop rank 1 from dying? And I think the answer is to give him Lick Wounds and switch people around between fights. That's probably like an entry-level strat that I should have been using since about episode 5, but, you know, better late than never, right? Lethargy. That's like -4 speed, right? Oh, it is literally -4 speed. The nest should die, like, really soon. Oh, that sucks. Don't kill Senapon. He's the best one. He's my favourite dude of all time. Oh, dude, use the treats. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? May as well use them here and blackjack the Shrieker again. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some. Oh, fantastic. Maybe we just guard dog rank 2? Just in case? I'm very much at a loss for what to do here. I mean, I guess try and stun him again, right? And we stun him, yeah, that's cool. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Sweet. He gets 3 attacks per round, so even stunning him isn't that useful. A rank 1 Houndmaster is terrible in this fight. It's really bad. We've got a little bit of stress coming in. Maybe I should have put people in stress relief. I should probably have put people in stress relief. We killed the nest. The nest is what actually has all the rewards in it. The Shrieker is there pretty much as a distraction while you murder the nest. Almost like the Prophet fight, where you're really trying to kill the pews if possible. Great. Yeah, 10 out of 10. And now he's bleeding. Yeah, you're not wrong. That actually sucks. That's really bad. I guess we guard dog. He's bleeding though, so he may just die. He has lick wounds, so I can lick wounds with him if he survives. Okay, that's not too bad. That's still death's door though, and he's still bleeding, so it's actually really bad. It's actually like the worst one. We're actually doing quite a bit of damage to it, but not quite enough. Okay. Oh, wow. Senapon. That is a bad day. That is a bad day. Okay, well, we got his trinkets back.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Rest in peace, Senapon, you have served me well. And we did get the quest reward there. And 15,000 gold. Oh man, I am disappointed. Spasm of the Entrails is, like, not terrible. Corvid's Appetite. It's probably better than Anemic. Soft isn't terrible, Manslayer is actually okay. Oh dear. Well, I guess we got some rebuilding to do. And I do need to work on my...
Help the other.
That's kind of cool. I do want to make sure that people are not so stressed out. Sort by stress, yeah. So we'll put all of these guys in stress relief. They can all do pretty much anything. They can all do anything. Okay, so we'll yes, we've only got 5, so there's no real risk there, I think. No. Evelyn, you can go into the cloister. Okay, that's fine. So Cruel can go to the bar. QC can go to the gambling hall. All right, this was a roller coaster of an episode, not necessarily in a good way, but I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting back on the horse next episode. If you enjoyed it, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.